Actually, I can down this like in 3 seconds. Watch me. Count me down, but not too fast. Like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi vibes. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Imagine having the whole packet of these things. It's a good thing one is having one of each, but even one of each adds up. Like, feeling a little full right now, but okay, we're gonna finish this. We're gonna finish what we started. What is this? I don't know. I literally just took this. Obviously, I don't know what it is. It's Korean. Kokori. Oh, this is also Korean, by the way. Don't know if I mentioned that. They're 6 out of 10. Snackety doo. This, I actually don't know. It has like a baseball player on it. It looks like it could be from the packaging biscuit, but as we know, don't always trust what you see. What are you about? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, bro. Okay. It's like, okay. It's like these bolakis, like those small balls of, I'm assuming what it is like biscuity looking type things, like biscuit type situations. So assumably they're going to be sweet because it has like a white, from the packaging it has a white center, some white kind of filling. So let's see what that's about. Just gonna take half a bite. Basic the most basic thing on earth. Like, if basic were a food, it would be this. It is so basic. Clearly, they've been in the store for a hot minute because people are not buying it because it's stale. It's also really stale. What's the expiration date on this thing? Like best before date. This 2022, October 25th. It's appalling. Like, these are just not good. The white filling is described as home run ball Greek yogurt. There is no Greek yogurt of any kind. Ayiko lento, like ayiko sham. Yeah, no, not a fan of these. Cookie balls, I'll call them like biscuit balls. Biscuit cake balls with Greek yogurt in them. No, not a fan. A solid 4 out of 10. You could do better. You really could have. Anyway, that one gave me a headache. All kinds of negatives. Anyway, let's put these together. Norox is making an appearance. Funny. Okay. Ow. Not an edible. Not edible. Okay, what's this? Okay, so these are chippies from South Africa. They called fruit chutney flavored corn snacks. So it's a corn snack like your knickknacks and your cheese snacks, but the only difference is that it's chutney, not cheese, but chutney. So I myself have actually never tried this before, even in South Africa. It's my first time having this all together in its entirety. This brand I do not know. It's called Freenex. Yeah, Angiazina. I do not know it. The only thing I'm assuming it would taste like is the chutney flavored knickknacks, which I have had before. So I'm running on that assumption. So let's go. Let's see. Chutney flavored knickknacks. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not as stale either. Cheese snacks, you could have done better, honestly. Not as stale. I assumed it would be because they're of the same bed of a feather flock together kind of thing. But I'm fine. You're okay. Okay, nice. So that I would give an 8. I like it. I liked it. Woo. I'm trying to think of other culture shocks. I actually, no, I'm so dedicated. I'm dedicated to maximizing my experience here that I actually did make notes on some of the culture shocks, and the ones that obviously are front and center came to mind instantly, but others, not so much. Okay. I have one. I will get to it just now. Anyway, let me have a little eaty before I do that. Let me have a little snackety snack before I have that. Snackety. Down, girls. Down. Okay, let me just do a little young shuffle. See, I'm not cheating. What's this? Okay, so this is another one I'm like really scared to try. Similar to the octopus legs. I don't know what this is. It just looked very chic. The packaging looks chic, but yeah, I don't know what flavor it is. It has a shrimp on it. It has like a shrimp on it. We're just going for it. We don't know. We just took it. The packaging looked. Ooh. It's the wafting for me again. Yeah, that's like clearly a trend for the ones that are a little out there for a young foreigner like me. Oof. Yeah, the waft, it's something else. Yeah. The smell, man. It's the smell. Like, I'm having a moment again. Okay, let's go. So it says here it's Italian truffle shrimp. Let's taste it. Not bad. Similar to the octopus legs, but like this one, like it tastes more like the sea than the octopus legs. If I'm being honest, like it's giving shrimp. It is, which I don't hate, because I do like shrimp. I love prawns, all of that shebang. Also corn-based chip, fried, air-fried corn-based chip. It's just a smell that, like, sometimes for me, I know, as I said before, we never speak illy, like illy by, I mean like illy as in illy of people's other countries' cuisines and foods, right? But like the smell for me is a little off-putting, but when I actually have it, I'm pleasantly surprised. So it's also a situation of like your eyes and your nose eat before your mouth do. You know, your eyes eat first, your nose eats first. And somewhat determines whether something is going to go in your mouth or not, simply based on how it looks or how it smells like. But this experience has taught me that I shouldn't do that. Like, don't judge a book by its cover. Okay, they're not bad. These snacks aren't as bad. Some of the snacks that I thought would be really good turned out to be mediocre, and some of the ones that I was like, oh, me is trying this, was like, maybe I'll do that again. Maybe. A big maybe. Very unique tasting chip. Also quite oniony. Oniony too. Shrimp, onion, and salty. I will definitely give that a 7. Yeah, it's not bad. I would possibly buy it again, but not more than, and anyway, I would possibly buy it again. Okie dokie artichoke. Let's go, almost done. You see, we're almost finished. The table is starting to clear out slowly. Oh, okay. It's a little heart pie. Hearty. It's a heart pie. Heart pie. A heart pie. It's actually like a sugary croissant, a hardened croissant type of treat. I've had this once or twice in 2020. They're not bad. I do like these. Very croissant-like. But I'm assuming that's the taste, but with like sugar crystals coating the heart. Boom. Okay, so it's time to break this heart. I'm sorry. All right, let's see. Right in the middle. Like, that was like a clean break. Gosh. Anyway. Yeah. It's a croissant. But it's a croissant. Is it like a French man? Croissant. Just get me a beret and a striped tee. It's good. It's like bread. It's got this, it's giving bread. Pastry. It's like a pastry. Very pastry-like. It's something you would easily get at a Paris baguette, you know? Oh, there's also so many Paris baguettes here. Anyway. I think I'll just stick to eating the one half of the heart, the right ventricle, the right chamber, whatever cardiovascular terminology suffices. Yeah. It's good. There were 2 in here, so I have like a 1.5 heart left. And then I would give that a 6.5. So that was good. Okay, this one here I'm not going to, before I continue on, I'm just not gonna close my eyes. I'm literally just gonna choose something because we're over it. We're over the boop boop boop. No, we're over it, and because I'm seeing my little minion pie, I actually made this with my old kids a month ago actually. It's wild to think how time has flown. You know what they do with these things? They're like little beads that you put parchment paper over and then you iron it together and then the beads melt into a shape, into a picture of some kind. I think I have a video somewhere because I thought it was really cool as an art and craft. Cutie. Thank you, Ruby.
You're welcome.
Okay, we're gonna now put the Orion over it and then wait for it. This one turned out good, right? This one I also really liked.
Teacher says this.
Oh yes, you want me to do on the other side?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do it on the other side. I will press the iron on the other side. This is so cute.
I this unicorn.
Oh, you're doing the unicorn? Do you think you're gonna finish it? Oh, so you're not doing the banana anymore?
I want unicorn.
Okay. And yeah, the Minions actually inspired this particular purchase. Banana, 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 potato no, banana, potato no. Dungura babida, do 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 banana, banana na. Okay, that's the Minions. Okay, this is obviously a Korean snack. Animated stuff, also another culture shock that I just need to throw in there. There's a huge emphasis on animation and characters, like animated characters. You see it in their cacao businesses, like cacao, as I said before, I've mentioned this before, is like the must-haves. Cacao Talk when you're in Korea, it's the WhatsApp of Korea. Cacao Talk, Cacao Friends, they've just made merchandise of cacao everything. And it's a character-based country. Like they love their like animated characters here, and somewhat like Japan. But yeah, so the famous ones, kiddie ones, is like Pororo, Shinbin Apartment, and so many others. And yeah, the Minions are no different. Minion. But anyway, so as I cannibalize my little Minions, I'm sorry. Do you want to see? And this one's holding a teddy bear. Oh, Bagit. Okay, you can't see it, but I can. Trust me. Take my word for it. It's holding a teddy bear. So yes, I feel like I need to go to the bathroom now. My tummy. No, I'm going to finish what we start. I have to do it. Oh, but I have to wait for my bathroom to dry. Because, you know, someone showered like, what, 2 hours ago? And it's still wet. And that brings me to another culture shock. And that is, you guessed it, wet bathrooms. Yeah. Wet bathrooms are a real thing in Korea. It's like the first time I even hear of that concept coming to this country. That in and of itself was like a huge culture shock for me. A shock to the system. We take for granted small things like having shower doors and things like that. It's not the case being in Korea. No, not at all. Not at all. Because they prioritize space over accessories. I think a shower door is considered an accessory, something that a want and not a need. It's not a necessity. So as a result, you need to always have like bathroom shoes, because not having a shower door will obviously result in your shower head having water sprinkle all over the show, including the toilet sometimes. Actually, depending on the design of the bathroom, which is like mine, very small, like the toilet is always wet. So yeah, wet bathrooms are another one I thought, you know, I felt needed to be said, needed to be out there. Anyway, sorry Dave. I know one of the Minions' names is Dave. Unlike Gru 2.0. If Gru ever needs a sidekick, holla at your girl. Hashtag despicable me. This is really good. As she chokes. This is really good. I like these. I like it. I like it. One of my old kids used to say, whenever he liked something, he'd just be like, I like it. I like it. Teacher, I like it. I really like these ones. Good show, Governor. I would give you a solid 8. 8 out of 10. So good. Can't wait to have more of these. Okay. Okay, actually these Maynards are not mine. They meant to be given to another friend of mine that's in Korea. So don't know how. She's in Jeju Island. So I don't know how we're gonna get these to her. I think the post delivery, we need to post these to her. I don't know how to do that because I've never done that before, so I have to look into it. Yeah, that's also another thing. The delivery service here is chef's kiss, okay? It is on point. Korea is, in a nutshell, one of the most convenient places in the world to live in, and that is why it's so difficult to leave this country, because of that. It's just really efficient. Everything, it's literally Pali culture. Pali is quick in Korean. Pali quickly. Like I always tell my kids, hey dara, Pali. Like kids, quickly, you know. Hey kids, chamchani na 아니요. Chamchani means the opposite. But like literally, it's this for me, okay? No, not that, that's not mine. But just the delivery. You order something now and it will be at your doorstep within a day, if not the same day, depending on what you get. But it's really quick, it's really efficient. I actually recently downloaded Uber Eats. My head is at home. But I recently downloaded Mukbang Eats. Yeah, don't know why I didn't have that girl by my side a long ass time ago, because Mukbang Eats is the one. It's a food delivery service, also very convenient. So culture shock for days because we're not used to such but I won't say it's like, oh wow, Korea just Mukbang Eats, like Uber Eats delivers just as fine, just as fast, some at the same time, but it's just a little faster here, just a smidge, okay, with a lot of things, and everything's just fast paced, things just happen quickly here, Korean surprise, if you're a person who plans ahead in their life, and you want everything to go to the T, I don't think Korea is the country for you, because things change very fast and very quickly, and you have to kind of move with the changes. You have to be fluid. You need to be able to, roll with the punches. So yeah, or else you'll get hit, and chances are you will, with the Korean surprise. Trust me. I've had my fair share of those, and yeah, have had enough of it, but here I am 2 years later. But anyway, so I'm going to now stop with the closing icings, because this video is running longer than I wanted to, because I want to Okay, so we are going to choose lunch bar. Lunch bar. Oh, Bucky. Lunch bar, mini lunch bar. Okay, so that is a South African snack. It's a South African chocolate that has, it's common sense. It's a chocolate that has nuts in it, but I'll read out what it actually says on the packaging. milk chocolate crammed with wafer biscuits, caramel peanuts, and crisped rice. Bolcha coberta cum. Okay, I think we're just going into French or something other than English, so we're gonna stop there. So yeah, it's like a mini Snicker bar, but why does it look like this? Like why? Like why is it light brown? Guys, like I know I haven't been home for long now, but I don't remember a lunch bar looking like this. What kind of, like it's so light. What is this? What is this? Like, is it, does chocolate expire again? Like, does it expire? I don't know. Anyway, let's try it. What's the expiration date on this thing? Because this is not the color I know, okay? It just tastes old. It tastes like it hasn't been eaten in a long time. That's all I can say. That I will give. Lunch bar vele vele ngiyayithanda imnandi yona, but that one wasn't really good. But I obviously give it credit because it's from home. So for that, I will. The rating is more like a 5.5. 5.5. Okay, we're not that biased. What to have next? Let's try this. So, ow, my back. My back. Ouchie. Okay, anyway. I don't know what I'm trying. I'm just opening this. Like, I think it's a wafer biscuit of some kind. Like a wafer roll. I'll just call it a wafer roll. I don't know what it is. It's like a wafer roll that has maybe like some kind of strawberry paste in it. Let's see. Oh, okay. There's a few. Okay. There's like, it's a packet that has several of these wafer roll things. So this I've had before, but I've had like, not this flavor. I've had like, my Korean teacher brought some for me and I really like them. Like the classic Korean tasting one. Yeah, because I actually like a lot of the snacks I have here are a little westernized Korea. They are traditional Korean snacks like rice cakes, like songpyeong and so forth. It's not, yeah, like you don't really find them as much in supermarkets unless you really look around in the aisles, but they tend to be found in, you know, your street markets and stuff. But yeah, those are also good. They're good. The Korean snacks, like traditional Korean snacks, are yum. Hi, me again. So this is obviously another day in the life of Nomvu. Another snack that I think deserves a special shout out are these Choco pies. Just had to add this in here because this, if you've been to Korea, you've had this. I'm gonna have one now, despite the fact that I actually don't feel like having one, but for the purpose of this moment, I shall. For you. I shall do it. Okay, it smells like chocolatey goodness, especially because I mean, like, I haven't eaten at all today. Like, I haven't had a meal. I haven't had food. I've just been surviving off of these like Hershey donuts because that's the only thing I can actually eat at this horrendous school that I work for. That's besides the point. Look at that. Special shout out to the choco pies, man. definitely 8.5. Very fresh, very gooey, like has a gooey center, like marshmallowy. Like it's like a sandwich, like a cake chocolate marshmallow sandwich. Yeah. This is one I really want to like take back home. I think a lot of people enjoy this. They sell them in like these boxes, and like a whole lot of the actual chocolate pies in the boxes, but I know I'm gonna fit everything in there, but yeah. So definitely an 8.8. I think 8.5 doesn't give it full justice, but yeah. Like I'll include some pictures, but they are not present today, okay? And I don't know most of the names of them, but I know they're very popular during Chuseok and so forth, you know. This is like the closest thing I have to like a Korean traditional snack today alone. Only this, I feel, because the others, maybe this too, one I didn't really like. I think this is maybe a little Korean style, like not Korean, because there's Korean traditional snacks and then there's Korean westernized snacks with like it's like Korea finesses their own little spin to it, you know. But yeah, yeah, it's good. I like it. It tastes exactly what I know it to be, like a wafer or biscuit. Very light, very airy, not as dense, quite dry, and strawberry flavored. And after, I think this is something I'll bring back home for my family to try at some point. Now I feel like I need to wash that down with some milk, vanilla flavored milk. These are very, very popular in Korea. They come in different flavors. The most popular one is like the banana flavored one. It's like milk. I forgot the name. Ah, there was a cacao notification. Did you hear that? But there's a name in Korean for it, but I forgot the name for it. But it's really good. I'll include it once I find it somewhere annotated. It's really good. I like the vanilla flavor one. They're very rare to find, but they mostly come in banana flavored. So one other culture shock that I have to say is nani futi. The side dishes. Having side dishes. Very interesting. Good, man. It's good. It's good. Banchan are side dishes. That's the name in Korea for it. So and that's a big culture shock thing actually, that most people are like, oh, interesting. Okay, I've never seen this before. But a lot of the dishes in Korea consist of small little other dishes, like side dishes. Obviously, the most popular side dish being kimchi, radish, and other little stuff like bean sprouts. Okay, my mind just went blank. But there are other side dishes that are there, like rice, and then there's like the main dish, and like a lot of people tend to share those main dishes. I guess also that's possibly why that some of the cases of kokori, as in corona, have gone up and shot up because of the culture of sharing food, which is also not something that only happens in Korea and Africa. I can't speak for all of Africa because most African countries do share food like that, okay? Yeah. But the difference in Korea is that they have a tendency to share from the same dish, especially when you go out. Sharing is huge here, and I like it. Like, it's quite intimate. Like, I'm a fan of that. But yeah, the side dishes is something you will have to get used to because it's just a daily, it's a norm. Actually, I can down this like in 3 seconds. Watch me. Count me down, but not too fast. Like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi vibes. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Told ya. That, my dear friends, I will give a 9.5 out of 10. Cause I love me some vanilla milk. Okay, let's quickly wrap this up. I'm going to try these. Okay, so these I've had before. Of course, like, I think I speak for many expats who have come to Korea and have tried the chocolate mushrooms will agree unanimously that these hands down must be the greatest snack to ever exist on no man's land. That didn't make sense, but roll with it. These are really so good, and it's such a good thing that they are very cheap. Okay, it's like 1,001. I know the price for these because I get them quite regularly. And there was a time when these like almost all the time. And then but I won't ever say no to having 1 or 2 again. These are how they look like. Like they're little mushroom shapes. They're like chocolate biscuits, as you can see. Like a mushroom chocolate head and a biscuit body. It's like a little bobblehead. Big head, small body. Insert Emma Stone's yum. So good. So good. So good. Very good. Okay, 1 more for the road, and then I'll finish these later. For sure. I actually cannot wait to bring some of the people that are near and dear to me these in South because that is good. 9. I remember I did say, because I said nothing is perfect in this life, I'm gonna give it a 9.83 out of 10. The best. So screw the rest. Okay, so now I have about 4 more snacks to go. So, hey Mr. Finger, this is what I do with my kids sometimes. Hi Mr. Finger, how are you? I am for your teacher. Are you good today? Yes. Are you ready to choose the child that I'm going to ask to say their name? Yes, teacher. I will choose for you. But this time you're not choosing a child, you're choosing snacks. Are you ready for that? Okay, so please choose. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, knickknacks. Mr. Finger has chosen. Thank you, Mr. Finger. You're welcome. Okay, so. Okay, so we have knickknacks. Knickety-knacks. Okay, so it's like, it's not far off from the cheese snacks and the chutney. Knickknacks so good. Knickknacks are really good. Oh, I can eat these till I clean them out. Very good. Very good. Yes, yes, Lord. Really good. And they, funny enough, they're not stale. They're so crunchy. Surprisingly, very crunchy. Thank you, Nicky Naps. Let's see. Definitely 3. Nope. What? I said that without thinking. 8.5 out of 10 for the knickknacks. South Africa, thank you. Simba chips. Okay, so Let's do the Korean jellies. These are like, okay, so here are the knickknacks, by the way. I don't know if I gave a close-up of them. And then here are the berry jelly. Berry jelly. That's like a tongue twister. Say that fast like 5 times. Jelly berry, berry jelly, berry jelly, jelly berry, berry jelly. That's all I get. Okay, so I'm assuming these are just like your standard like gooey jelly sweets. Like your Haribo. Haribo is like very famous sweet company in Korea. They're a 6 average. Okay. What drink is this? This drink I've never tried before, but it looks like makgeolli. Now makgeolli is umqombo tiwala. And I don't know if it was a good idea that I shook this because... Okay. Oh no, it's not makgeolli. What is this? I think it's like a wheat drink of some kind. Like a wheat drink? It tastes like the farm. It tastes like a farm. Very wheaty. Yeah, that's all I can describe it. It just tastes like a farm. And that I just walked in a field of wheat with my mouth opened. That's literally what it tastes like. A field of wheat with my mouth open, running like, and then like a whole lot of wheat like just gets stuck in my mouth from that, running through it. That's what it tastes like. So it's also a little sweet. I'm not hating this actually. It tastes healthy too. It tastes like nature, hence the farm. Very agriculturally adept. And for that reason, because I like it, I'll give it a 7. It was my first time trying that and I thought it looked like makgeolli, but it's not. Okay, look what we have left. We've got something that you lick and something that you lick too. So this is like suck and lick and lick. Okay, so please get your mind out of the gutters today and today alone. So this is an ice cream that I really used to. This was my kryptonite. This was my fighter in Korea because I'm such an ice cream person. And when my friend introduced me to it, I never looked back. I had it so much, but I haven't had it in a while because winter is just coming to an end here. But I'm not the type of person who'll say no to ice cream even when it's cold. Duh. Yeah. It's called the world's greatest cone. Just how I remembered it. Like I just went in and I didn't even show you guys like a close-up of this situation. I did not. Oh my gosh. I'm tuning in like my inner Freddy. He's like a Nicki Minaj impersonist. And he's so funny. Like, oh my gosh. It's like, yeah. I'm so good. So good. And so cheap too. Like, good, cheap, worth the money. And I will definitely, for sure, 110% finish it later. Okay, and it's such an easy like wrap, you know, because it's a swirl and then you unwrap it. Like it's like a sexy undressing. Like you just I don't know what I'm saying, but okay. See you later, alligator. Very good. Last but certainly not least, we have we cleaned this table out. Look at this. I love like how, you know, like hearing Korean speak is such a fascinating thing because their intonations sometimes sound like they're whining, but they're actually just speaking. Like, no, what are you doing? Like, 화장실 주세요. You know, like it sounds whiny, but it's so fascinating. I love it. So this is a South African saka called Yoghurt. Get yourself a Yoghurt. And this one is a strawberry flavored one. Really love it. Don't know how I'm gonna open it. Guess with my teeth. Mr. Elephant, help us, please. Of course you can help me. You're my favorite animal in the whole wide world. Do you think of me as your favorite person? I don't think so. This is sad. We live in our own head. Okay. Yes. Yoghurt is the one, man. The ice cream I gave a 8 out of 10. Yoghurt gets a 8.9, honey. And that draws us to the end of this stupendously, incredibly, unnecessary long try snackety snacks and talk about cultural shocks in our lifetime. You don't know what. Anyway, I'm not making sense, and that is a sign of the times to just let it go. Thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. If you did, 감사합니다. Thank you so much. You are the one. You are the only one, because I know not only do you not lurk, but you interact too. What am I doing? Only God knows.